we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulates, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha. There's Christina and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you so, Sister Bertha.
Are they? Offices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say.
She climbs a tree and takes a leap, her dress has got to tear. She waltzes on her page nice and whistles on the stair. And underneath her wimple she has feathers in her hair. I hear her singing in the abbey. She's always late for chapel, but her penitence is real. She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I'm every morning meal. Maria's not an answer to the abbey. I'd like to say a word on her guitar.
Then say it, Sister Sophia.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a crowd and pin it down?
It isn't about your being late, Maria.
I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margaretta heard me and opened the gate.
Very few of us could sleep. We could only think that you had been lost, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Mother, Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I would come down the mountain, climb the tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to vespers. Many times I would go back up the mountain in the dark, singing all the way. That brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday. I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the abbey that there's a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta has always reminded me, but too late, after I started singing.
And the day I heard you singing in the garden at the top of your voice.
So, Mother, it's that kind of song.
When I came to the window, you saw me, but you stopped.
Yes. That's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child. How does it go again?
I
the mountains herself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Mother. But I prayed and I tried.
What is the most important lesson you have learned?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept.
Even then.
The dress you wore when you came to us, is it still in the rowing room?
Oh no, I'm sure it can be given to the poor. Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
It seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Oh no, Mother.
Only for a while.
Don't send me away. This is what I want. This is my life.
What? Are you ready for it? Perhaps if you went out into the world again for a time, when you return to us, you would know what we expect and what we do not expect.
But I do know what you expect, and I'll do it. I promise.
Please.
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
There's a family of 7 children. You're good children, you like them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a brave man and a fine. He was given the Maria Theresa medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Mother, he must be very strict.
Maria, you are not being sent to his battleship.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
Once again, Sister Binghamton, I told you so.
I've been offered a commission in the German Navy.
That's wonderful, sir.
Is it? What do you suppose would happen if I refuse the commission?
I don't know, sir.
Neither do I. I was listening for the housekeeper, and she didn't answer.
Well, sometimes she doesn't feel too bad, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you alone again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Was Louisa playing tricks on her again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't leave.
Oh?
She's coming from Nonberg Abbey, with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. Oh, the telephone call. Was it for me?
No, sir, it was from Prague. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. I'll be returning in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler
Ah, Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
Who was it that wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams, who knows when it might arrive?
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never used to whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of his ship again.
I can't bear being whistled at. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the Belgians always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune.
I am Captain von Trapp. You are Fräulein...
Maria Weymouth.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, will you please step over here? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
But I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
Well, what about this one?
The poor didn't want this stuff.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last housekeeping. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material today, if possible. Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will find out how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will make sure that at all times they conduct themselves with orderliness and decorum. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your names. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Liesel. Louisa.
Friedrich. Kurt.
Brigida. Marta. Gretel.
Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you do it.
I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not at all times. This is a large house and a large estate. The children have learned to come only when they hear their whistle. And when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
You won't have trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
This is my orderly, my butler, Franz, the new Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir.
This is my executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper, the new governess, Fräulein Maria. Please see that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
And Franz, please take Fräulein Maria's things upstairs.
Yes, sir.
I will now leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return your whistle, Captain. I won't leave you, Captain. Well, now that we're just us, would you tell me your names again and how old you are? Now you're?
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me, Liesel. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
A boy? Why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You forgot to tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigida. She's Louisa. She's 15. You're smart. I'm 13. And I think you're bred to be huggiest one I ever saw.
Brigida, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think so?
Well, if I didn't think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Well, almost.
That's a very nice age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Marta. My birthday is on Tuesday, and I got a pink haircut.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're 11. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't.
I like it.
What's in there?
My guitar.
What did you bring back?
a female deer. A tropical song. Me, the name I call myself. Hawk on one winter run. So I need a pulling thread. Love, I know to follow soul. Tea, I drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to home. A deer, a female deer. A tropical sun. Me, a name I call myself. Talk about where to run. So I need a pulling thread. Love, I know to follow soul. Tea, I drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to gold. Bring us a Latino.
Is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, and so on.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen.
don't have to say goodnight this early, just because your father is home.
How did you know my father was home?
I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
No, I'm not, really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this date, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Well, you can't be sure you're going to get a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram for Colonel Snyder. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the men. No one's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrians.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're getting pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Can you meet me later in the garden?
Yes.
Good.
Your light
I have this material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Even before its name, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I'm going to ask the captain for more material.
More?
Well, not for me, for the children, for play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll in the grass, think of all the rocks and
The
the
captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope your father will room comfortable.
Oh yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for your room. They will be hung tomorrow.
But the curtains are fine.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course he has to come home every time we hire a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
Oh, but he must want to see them, too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You could put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. There used to be wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the violin. But he shut all of that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music. That's wrong for him and wrong for the children, too.
It will work out. The captain may remarry before the summer is over.
That would change everything. They'd have a mother again.
It's going to rain. I'm ready to close your window.
Rush in. Would you take these?
Very well.
Dear God, I know now that you sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and to prepare them to win her love, for she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will be a happy family in my sight. God bless the captain, God bless Lisa and Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Marta, and little Gretel, and God bless, oh, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? God bless what's his name. And God bless the Reverend Mother, Sister Molly Greta, and everyone in Nonford Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend. And help her to tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Help me to be understanding, that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk, and someone locked the doors earlier than usual. I didn't want to wake anyone up. So when I saw the door open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Lisa, did you come out on the terrace to get in here?
Yes, but sometimes we climb the trellis. That's how we always think of the governors when we play tricks on them. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Lisa, were you out walking all by yourself? No. You know, if you wash those clothes out tonight, no one would notice tomorrow. And then this would be between you and me. Here, put this on. Now go in there, put these clothes to soak in the bathtub, and come back out here. We'll have a little talk on the sofa.
I told you earlier I didn't need a governess. Maybe I do.
What was that you? Are you afraid? Well, you're not afraid of a boys aren't afraid, are you?
Oh, no. We just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh, no, it was Kurt's.
Kurt. That's the one I forgot. God bless Kurt. And the thunder answers back. I wish it wouldn't answer so loud. Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder.
Liesl told me that all of you were in there.
Yes, Joshua. Come, let's sit down here. Liesl, join us.
I suppose this means everyone's going to be up soon.
High on a hill was a lonely golden lady of the lending pool. Loud was the voice of the lonely golden lady of the moon. Almost in the town and the sparkling golden lady of the lending pool. Dusky and clear of the golden throat lady of the moon. Oh, lady of the lake, 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 oh, lake. On a bridge of a castle motion, lady of the lake pool. And on a road with a lonesome junction, lady of the moon. And in the midst of a herd of dolphins, lady of the lake pool. And drinking beer with the foam of lonesome, lady of the moon. Oh, lady of the lake, oh, lady of the lake, oh, lady of the lake, oh, lady. One little girl with a pale pink coat, lady of the lake pool. She on the back to the lonely golden lady of the lake pool. Sing on the highway, singing golden lady of the lake pool. Just like the west for a girl and chosen lady of the moon. Oh, lady of the lake, 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 oh, lady. I'll be a lady, oh, lady, oh, lady, oh, the lady, oh. Soon on the west will become a trio, lady of the lady of the moon. Oh, lady,
Franz, did you tell her Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
That Detweiler is still on telephone.
Trader, oh, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that stretch of green woods over there, when the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
Elsa, it's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you there's a fascinating man. Occasionally I catch a glimpse of him, and when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? No one's ever called me exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains. Except that
celebrating this place as much as you are.
Maybe I'm searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Gail, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. Oh, I know he's anxious to get singers for the Cultsburg Festival, but you like it here?
Well, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You, president of a corporation?
Well, after all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I just can't imagine you sitting behind a desk.
Oh, well, of course I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Let Byron would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning,
He's just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Max, any luck?
How would you like this for the Karlsburg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world!
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I.
Max, you always come with a good festival concert.
Und why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I can telephone Paris, and Rome, and Stockholm, and London.
On Gail's telephone?
How else would I afford it? Why am I up here?
I had thought it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wife son.
Max!
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I miss them. Speaking as a government official, Dale, is there a cathedral around here?
Yes, our abbey, Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I have to visit all the towns around here and listen to singing groups, choirs, quartets.
You will be here for meals, won't you?
But of course. It's in a town about that size. When I first discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, toured all over the world.
Whatever happened to them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Albert Valley, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Gail, why don't we give a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to know who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This isn't a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
No, but they should have been here to meet you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight. They haven't met me yet.
Please forgive me. I'll see if I can find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. Well, he hasn't exactly asked me yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is? No. I do. What? It's simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich. And you're rich. Trapped by our capital gains, are we?
We'll make our love survive.
I can't find the children anywhere. What do you want?
Captain, I didn't know. I mean, higher.
Who are you?
I have a telegram from Herr Detweiler.
I'm Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out! Get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you had, I'm sure I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, you have a long distance telephone call. It's from...
Take it! Oh, take it! I love you!
Straight line. You will get it cleaned up and report back here. At once! Fräulein, where have the children been?
House Captain, lady.
Just a moment. You mean to say that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children playing?
Yes, Captain. They've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Oh, no, they weren't, Captain. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Captain, written someone, you're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a movie on your hands. He's greedy, he's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
I don't care to hear from you about my son.
Well, she didn't tell you about him. And she could tell you a lot more if you got to know her. Because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt. You ignore him. You brush him aside. I haven't finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. Captain, you've got to let her have a good time. Mara, I don't know about her yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Greta, she just wants to be loved. Oh, Captain, don't you see?
Stop! Stop it! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey immediately.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said the things I said. Down here at 7.
After you're gone, there'll be a governess who will probably do things the way I want them done. You'll need them done that way. Don't think it. What's that?
Sing.
Singing? Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Georg, you must hear.
Oh, lift the warm heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song with thee.
I'd like to have you show Broadway the garden.
Yes, show me the garden. Show me everything. I want to see it all, and with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure I've been keeping straight for long.
My name is Marta. It is not. My name is Marta. Wait, wait.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They want to know you. They want so much to. After I'm gone,
Oh no. I would like you to stay.
if I can be of any help,
You've helped already. You brought music back into my home. I think you might find some of the other guests much more interesting. Elberfeld, it's nice to have you and the Baroness with us again.
Frau Schroeder is charming, girl. I hope she is there.
Oh no, just a headache. I'm on my way up to get her now. We'll meet you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Captain! Oh, sir. Frau Schroeder asked me to let you know that she will join you in a few minutes.
Thank you. Would you care to see whether she would like this glass of champagne?
Oh, please, that's a very little girl. Show me.
Remember it.
You said the last name had back, right?
Right. But first, the boy and the girl meet. Then they take a little stroll. One, two.
No, good. That's right. Let me show you.
I knew it all along. Ground don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father that she'd be dodging these people.
But that doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Welsh reading.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Caroline. Wait, Father's never going to marry her. He just couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Virginia, that's just the kind of thing
You must know that.
know.
Remember the other night? We were all sitting on the floor, singing the Edelweiss song that you taught us. After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. You didn't forget the words. You just stopped singing to look at you. And the way he looks at you, when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds, you don't know. And when you look at him just now, when you were dancing with him. Wait, you're in love with him.
Ah, Fräulein Maria. You're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You're going to have dinner down here with us. Oh, yes. It's all been arranged. But you'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, and Maria. Wear that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was lovely.
Shall I have dinner, Captain?
Oh, no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. Gail, I wanted the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, not here, Elsa.
Gail, the way they did for me, it was so sweet.
But not in front of the guests.
Please, Gail, for me.
Presto! Change!
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, and a silly little bird is hopping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Remember they tell us, but probably they won't tell us to say
see her. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She seems happy to be here, but unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her.
Maria.
This must have been a terrifying experience.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye.
Sit down. Tell me what happened. Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I couldn't stay. Here, I knew I would be away from it. Here, I would be safe.
Maria, the abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Maria. Are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
No, I don't know.
Tell me about it.
Perdita said that I was, and that he was in love with me. And there we were. We were looking at each other. And I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay.
But did you like him?
Yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand, who asked for the captain's love whatever long. But I do know this, Mother. I am ready at this very moment to take my final vows.
Maria, the love of a man and woman is holy too. You once told me when we first met that you remembered your mother and father before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Oh yes, Mother, they were very happy.
You, my child, were born of their happiness and of their love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
But I have pledged my life to God's service. I have pledged my life to God.
Maria, if you love this man, it does not mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, Mother, please don't ask me to do that. Please stay here.
Maria, these walls were not meant to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
But how do I find it?
Look for it.
wrote,
Lady on lady on.
that's nice, very nice, except it's no good. Imagine you're standing on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Any concert hall, maybe Carlsberg concert hall, but the concert hall full of people. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got some fingers.
Sam, now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party you sing so beautifully, with such spirit.
You know, I just love showing you the gardens. Yes, they
They
are.
run and sing for me, the darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've experience with choir, quartet, glee club.
Max! Now what are you going to sing? Do, a deer, a female?
But Fräulein Maria always starts with that one that
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Max, I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now children, what would you like to sing?
The children like the sound of music.
No, not that one. Teresa, did you play any of your tricks on Fräulein Maria? Any of your jokes?
Only the ones she liked to laugh at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave us like that without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
Well, you're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother.
You mean Brown Schrader?
Yes, it was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Well, children, it's time for my afternoon walk. I'll meet you at dinner.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember? Yes. All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens, white copper petals and warm returns, brown paper tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, summer waves that stay at my nose and eyelashes, still the white breezes that the creatures breathe of my favorite things. When the dawn lights and the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so I must find your flowers right away.
I'll find you.
I'll go too.
Great. How's your sore finger?
You remember.
Hazel, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right.
Any telegrams lately?
No. Now I'll be glad to be going to boarding school.
Listen, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to talk to you about. We have some things to tell you. Oh, I'm sure you'll have a great deal.
Yes, I guess the most important thing is, by
come back.
Yes, Captain.
But you left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
That was very wrong of me. Excuse me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
No. Only I need to make arrangements for another governess.
No. The children missed you. Everyone missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were gone. Everything was wrong.
But
We'll talk about it later. Please go upstairs and unpack.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
You see that stone wall down there? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know, and that makes me furious. I can't stand to win without a fight.
And Jetfire, while you were gone, you had a long distance telephone call from Berlin.
I wonder who could be calling me from Berlin.
They said you know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Now, Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he keep answering those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him the last rites. And they said, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you be fired?
Yes, of course.
Do you realize what might happen to you, to your property,
To your
to
children?
everyone close to you, to Elsa? To me?
Well, what would you do if they come?
But anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing is sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax.
I can't relax. You can't save yourselves by giving up, and you don't outwit the lion by putting your head
Your call from Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth.
I'll pull them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Yes, Max. Go. Go.
You can take it downstairs, Jetfire.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
Not if you're going to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain? Oh, I beg your pardon.
Georg, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they could take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so we can go on a picnic.
Yes, of course, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrager, Captain? The children have told me you're going to be married.
Oh, but I'm afraid the children were wrong. Georg, I've got to finish my packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll ask Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. Goodbye, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Dr. Trevor.
No, we found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaret always says, when God shuts the door,
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
from Mother Agnes. She said you have to look for your life.
And often, when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
And one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, I look at you now, and I realize this is not something that has just happened. This is something I've known deep inside me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte, she said when we were dancing.
She was right. That was not just an ordinary dance.
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you've grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Yes.
That's quite different too.
Is it?
Maria, your whole life will be different now. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
I want to go anywhere. All I can wish for is right here.
Maria, is there someone I can go to ask permission to marry?
Why don't we ask the children?
Who knows? Then it is at his honeymoon.
These are not times for joking. It has been 4 days since the Angelus. And this is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag as I said.
You mean the flag with the ugly black spider on it?
You permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, the Secretary of Education and Culture.
That was the old regime.
In the old regime, I was the 3rd secretary. Now I'm the 5th secretary.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp. I mean, I will take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us. So will the captain. Fire!
Fire!
Why aren't you so cross?
Everybody's cross these days. Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing today is to get along with everyone. Now, Liesel, you must all be on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
You'll be pleased. Ow!
Is it? You think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No!
Fräulein Liesel, see what I have here?
Why, that's Father's money.
Children! Let's not worry about planes and anything. There'll be plenty of time to cover.
Children, we're back! Hello, Max!
Georg, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Oh, we miss you also very much.
What did you miss most?
We miss all the noise we made in the morning.
You know that noise we make? Telling each other to be quiet. And we missed climbing up the stairs to say goodnight.
And we missed her singing.
You're back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father. We're in the Carlsberg Festival on Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
I've been meaning to talk to you about it, Georg.
Max, you can't talk your way out of this one.
Children, we brought presents. Very fun!
Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very, I had to make a last-minute phone call. Suddenly the top of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
But the many persons, they were enchanted.
Pretty Max, what did they say?
You never heard such praise.
Theo, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But they make people happy.
What a festival. People come from all over the world.
It is out of the question.
But Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine.
Maria, you must talk to him. I admire the way he feels, but you must convince him. He has to come.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Dale to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known that you loved us children. And now I know you love Father too.
Oh, yes, Lisa, I love him very much.
How can you be sure?
Because I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to. A song is no song till you sing it.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
You can send it with Diesel. I'll take it to you.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Don't be silly, they're married.
Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp.
Yes, sir.
Higher.
Higher.
Well, even Franz. Even you?
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Nürnberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he'd better get out of the country. There are things today that happen to a man like that. He'd better get out quick. Just remember what I said. And you remember too.
How could he turn on Father that way?
Lisa, maybe he wasn't threatening him. Maybe he was just warning him.
Maria,
What is it, George?
I didn't think you'd come this soon. Germany has offered me the commission in the Navy, and they're asking me to report 3 days.
Well, Leo?
Oh, I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it would be a comfort and a relief to know that you and the children were safe. But it also means, please, Maria, help me to
Leo,
decide.
whatever you decide will be my decision too.
Thank you, Maria. We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave tonight, now.
But not without my family. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Herr Zeller is here to see you.
They didn't give us
You will
time.
have to make time.
I'll show him in. We'll have to be careful.
But
stormtroopers. That's what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, you stay here with Georg. I need the children. Quickly, Liesel, help me find the children.
Follow me here, Sarah. Talk back to your lieutenant.
Zella, I believe you know Herr Netweiler. You gentlemen care to be seated.
I am here on business, Captain Von Trapp. 3 days ago, you must send a telegram.
I've only just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
You're elected in the board as thou remembered by Berlin, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
But to get to the point, if you don't mind, the German Navy holds you in very high regard, and that is why I am here. Having received no answer from the telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
I'm very flattered, but I've had no time to consider it.
I am here to present you with your commission, Captain.
I'm deeply conscious of the honor, sir.
The orders are to report immediately to Binghamton.
Immediately. Well, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Herr Zeller, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp.
Madame,
What I mean, sir, is that we will all be singing in the Coachwork Festival Friday night. It's here in the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday? This is Wednesday. That is only a matter of 2 days. I suppose it might be possible. You would report to Binghamton on Monday, Captain. Is there a telephone I could use?
Right this way, Herr Zeller. If there's any question, perhaps adding to the weight of my voice, I'm sure that you can...
Wait!
It says here only the names of the children, Captain.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I am head of the Von Trapp family.
I find it hard to believe, Captain. You're singing in a concert?
You may believe what you wish.
Doesn't say here what you are going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It will be your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear what you are going to sing now, Captain. Sing what you are going to sing now!
Children.
A deer, a female deer, bred a tropical sun. Me, a name, I call myself, another way to run. So, the people in bread, love, the people follow soul. Tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to go. The rainy muscle, what you know.
It seems this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family will have to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's applaud the family Von Trapp again. But now, they can head backstage for the decision of our judges. Thank you very much. I will now get the decision of our distinguished judges. Ladies and gentlemen, we will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named Baroness Elberfeld of Herwegen. The second award has been given to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Mirbach. With the first prize, the highest musical honor in the nation goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
Well, the Von Trapps, call the guy! You must find them! We better be up the street! Get it all complete! Go!
How many of them are?
I counted only 3 of them. Mother, we never knew that Abby in this much danger.
It's an outrage.
Oh, yeah.
The church has always been a sanctuary.
Such now.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the area. That's why we control here in the office. They never search out here.
Isn't this Dad's house?
Listen,
Very, very quiet. We'll let you know when we're wrong.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling, we have a long drive ahead of us.
Lisa, but they'll stay close to each other.
Herr Zeller!
What is it?
No one here, sir.
Come along then.
Thank God.
I think they've gone.
Reverend Mother, we are sorry we brought this on you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you enough.
As soon as it's safe, we'll leave. We hid our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They put a guard on the road in front of the gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. The roads are blocked and the border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as our friends, standing there protecting us. Now they appear to be our enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Bill, I know that mountain as well as I know this garden, and so do you. And once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children,
We can help them.
But Father, we can do it without help.
You will have help. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you.